Services continue for the victims today. There was a police escort in Miami Beach for Hilda Noriega, the mother of the North Bay Village police chief. And this was the scene in Brooklyn where people lined the streets to pay respects to Ingrid and Zvi Ainsworth. Local 10 News reporter Laren Livingston is live now with the services from South Florida to New York City. Laren.
Calvin, you mentioned Hilda Noriega there. I met her son, the North Bay Village Police Chief, Carlos Noriega, about 2 days after this unfortunate collapse. And he was near that site there in Surfside, and he said his mother was a believer. He was holding out hope then that maybe she could have been recovered, found alive under that pile of rubble. But he said he rest assured, because she was a believer, a woman of faith, that if she was no longer with us, that she was then in a better place. Today, he and his family members laid her to rest. And then, of course, we ended up here outside of this church here in Surfside, where a family of 4 were also laid to rest.
The bells of St. Patrick Catholic Church ring overhead. A contingent of law enforcement and officials from across the county arrive in a show of support. Hilda Noriega recently celebrated a vibrant 92 years of life. Just days ago, Miss Hilda was confirmed among the nearly 30 people killed when her Surfside condo building collapsed. Her son, North Bay Village Police Chief Carlos Noriega, and his family holding out hope until that confirmation came.
In that moment, I realized the most amazing person that my family and I had ever known was in all likelihood lost for the remainder of our time on this planet.
Zvi Ainsworth and his wife, Itty, were recovered Monday. Loved ones in New York paying their final respects.
I truly believe God watched over them by not making them suffer without Lucia and Emma.
1, 2, and then a third casket adorned with 2 ribbons carried into St. Joseph's Church in Surfside. The bodies of Marcus Guara, his wife, Anaeli, blessed before they were ushered into the church. Their 2 girls, Lucia and Emma, just 11 and 4 years old.
We know that they're never going to be apart.
Marcus's cousin later sharing this clip of little Lucia cheering on the U.
It's great.
To beat a Miami hurricane.
The family wanted the girls to share a casket to be laid to rest together.
Just heartwarming and almost heartbreaking all at the same time. And of course, your heart goes out to all of the families dealing with this insurmountable grief. To help out with that, we know Vista Memorial Garden Cemetery, they're offering 100 free of charge burial plots for any of these families in need, should they need one. They service all religions, and that's helpful because this tragedy has impacted Catholics, Jews, Protestants, young and old alike. We're live here in Surfside. Laren Livingston, Local 10 News.